am on Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady for I think the 5th or 6th time now, and I'm kind of running out of ideas of how to film this ship. So instead of doing a vlog style or Ricky's top tips or experience, decided to do something different and just go around and ask sailors on board to share their raw, honest feedback about what their experience has been like. I went around for the last 2 days of this sailing and asked passengers to share their experience. I did it during the day and not at night, so what you hear was not influenced by alcohol at night. I had a lot of fun making this video, and so I hope you enjoy it and listen and hear something that is helpful for you. The dock house is my favorite spot to hang out during the day. Located in the aft on deck 7, it's a great spot to chill. You can listen to live music here throughout the day. You can also order small bites, which is very convenient when I'm having to work from the ship. Everyone I interviewed for this video, I met at the dock house. The space features this very comfortable bed where I found one of the many solo cruisers on board.
What I like about Virgin is it's like a floating hotel, floating spa. And so for this short trip, I've definitely indulged mainly in the spa services.
Jody. I'm Jody. My husband, Jeff.
Is this your first Virgin cruise?
This is our second Virgin cruise. We went on one last February also, and we enjoyed it so much. We decided to at least make it an annual thing. Hopefully more often, but we'll see.
Major differences that you've noticed on your first two sailings?
Okay. First of all, the no kids. That's great. No kids, so that lets the adults act like kids a little bit. I love that it's more inclusive. Of your gratuities are included, all your specialty dining is included. You're not forced to buy a bar package because neither one of us are heavy drinkers, so that's crazy to pay these kind of prices. And it's just a lot more inclusive of different types of people too, so we love that because we love people watching, so it's great to see all kinds of people.
So where you find beautiful people from?
I am from New York City, currently residing in Las Vegas, Nevada.
And I see you have something up here. What's going on? What are you here for?
I'm celebrating my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
How's the cruise going for y'all?
Fabulous.
Is this your first time on Virgin?
Yes.
Have you been on any other cruise lines before?
Yes, definitely.
What's the major difference you've noticed?
No kids. Yes, no kids. Amazing food, no buffets.
Food is like absolutely excellent.
Is this your first Virgin cruise?
It is.
And how are you liking it so far?
I'm loving it. It's a blast.
Are you here by yourself or are you here with a group?
I'm here with my partner really, but we have a group that we came with.
Awesome.
So, like when I was 10 years old, I went with my grandparents on an old folks cruise, so it was like bingo night every day. That was like what you did, and to contrast that, here you got Virgin, and there's something happening everywhere. So it's kind of cool, you know?
How are you enjoying the Virgin cruise?
Oh my God, are you kidding?
Is this your first time?
Yes, it is, but I've been looking forward to it for a whole year.
Who are you cruising with?
My wife, Rhonda, and my daughter, Maggie.
Is this your first time cruising overall?
Yes. Oh, no, not overall.
But it's first time on Virgin?
Yes.
What would you say so far are the biggest differences you've seen?
No kids.
No kids? Is that important that you want to say that first?
I think that's our biggest thing we've noticed is that it's a lot quieter and a lot more.
So,
it's a good thing.
So, what's your name?
My name is Ty Ware.
And where are you from?
New Orleans.
Well, who that?
Ah, yes, who that?
I'm from New Orleans too.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Is this your first cruise ever?
It's not my first cruise.
Is this your first Virgin cruise?
This is my third Virgin.
What has stood out for you on Virgin?
Of course, all the no kids rule. That's probably everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
But just the uniqueness of the ship. It's very upscale. The restaurants are different.
Have you been on Virgin before?
This is our first time.
Have you cruised before?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us what your biggest difference has been so far.
Definitely really have enjoyed Virgin due to the fact that it's adults only. Definitely don't mind having kids running around, using the activity pool areas. It's really nice, not having that around. People jumping in the pool, splashing. It's been very relaxed, more of an adult atmosphere. That's what we love it at the most. And also love more of it's kind of like a freestyle type cruise. You just necessarily don't have to do any of the theme nights, but if you want to, you can. So it's really nice you have the option there as well.
How is the cruise going for you so far?
This is our third time on the cruise line, and we love it. We come every year.
Awesome. And so, have you done any other cruise lines?
I have not. My wife has done the Disney cruises before. She loves those as well.
Okay. What got you to want to book Virgin the first time?
It was something new, and we figured we'd try it out, and we liked the fact that it was adults only. And from the first trip we took, 4 years ago, we loved it, so we come back every time.
Where are you ladies from?
Florida.
We're all from Florida.
So I'm assuming y'all have cruised often.
Oh, yeah. I cruise a lot. I'm a travel agent, so.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm assuming this is not your first time on Virgin?
No, this is our 6th Virgin cruise.
This is my virgin. She's
a virgin.
She's a virgin. Right. We're bringing virgins along with us.
So how are you liking it so far as your
This
first
is probably
cruise?
my favorite cruise line so far. Yeah.
Were they trying to pull you to come here? Or?
Oh, yeah. Well, a little bit. It's consensual. It's fine. We're all adults here. I need a manager.
How are you enjoying your first Virgin cruise?
I really loved it. I've been pleasantly surprised. I hate water, so I've loved it. I woke up on the first morning crying, literally in tears.
This is your first cruise overall?
This is my first cruise, but I'm a Virgin baby. I have everything, but I like Virgin. I think it's quite lush because my siblings have sailed, and I've been sending them pictures, and it's different. Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah, it's different. It's quite lush, I think, and it's quite mature. I like the fact that there are no kids on here.
Absolutely.
Would you call this a party cruise, a blues cruise, or what's the vibe on board?
I think the cruise is what you make it.
Okay.
Like, there's definitely, if you want to party and vibe and have your late nights, it's there for you. But if you want to do other things, I think you can really make this trip your own, which I appreciate, which isn't always true with their cruise lines.
If you want it, you could be active, or you can just lounge around, or you can have all your sitch open and be working. It's whatever you want.
Excellent. Amazing atmosphere.
And just the
hands
energy.
down.
Everything has been incredible.
The people are super friendly.
It's definitely a slower pace. Like
The overall vibe, right?
This is not a booze cruise.
This is not a booze cruise.
It's not a party all the time.
Kind of, what's the vibe on board?
I think it's whatever you want it to be. I think it's if you want to party, it's definitely here. We're not the partying crowd, but yet we've not felt shunned or any. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty for us to do no matter what. I'm very pleased. Overall, very, very pleased. So.
Not a booze cruise. Definitely a party cruise for adults, but definitely if you choose to do that.
What if someone just wants to come and relax? Is there enough on board to
Absolutely,
do that?
yeah. There's amazing areas on the ship that we found by exploring that were off the beaten path of the rest of the ship, where you can go relax, read a book. It was quiet. Even during Scarlet and I did see want to get some air. Once you leave to go out onto the deck, there were tons of seating where you can't even really hear what was going on outside. So it's very, very easy to find those areas on the ship.
I would describe it as whatever you want it to be cruise. We are both very laid back people. We don't seek out a lot of dancing, singing, partying kind of thing. And this ship in particular, it just provides all kinds of spaces where you can relax, you can chill, you can have all the food and beverage you want, but you can also have very quiet spaces. So yeah, there are a lot of people on here, I think, who are a lot more outgoing and do see it as a booze cruise, but not for us. So there's something for everybody.
If you like to relax, this is the place for you. If you're a party person, it's not really that kind of cruise. But if you want to relax and read or just do everything on your own pace, it's fabulous. But if you're looking for a party all the time, this is not the cruise for you.
Can you think of anything in particular that makes Virgin stand out, or?
No kids. No children.
How does that translate on board?
people are more relaxed. If you have your kids on, because I have cruised with my child with me, and that's not particularly relaxing for the adult because they're constantly in parent mode.
How does it impact the vibe on board? Does it
It's everything from the shows and everything. They're a little bit more adult, I guess you could say. They're not quite as restrained. I think it's a positive. I mean, I enjoy it.
When there's no children, I feel like what a great opportunity to just not have to wear a bra and be able to walk around without caring about what other people think.
The fact that you can be here and there's no kids.
Oh, right, yeah.
Nothing wrong with kids, but it's nice to get away from them for a while.
I know, right, exactly. If I don't have my kids on vacation, I don't need your kids on vacation.
And where y'all from?
From Florida, actually. From
Okay.
the west coast of Florida.
Y'all get a chance to cruise often?
Yes.
So what cruise lines have you been on?
Just about everyone. Celebrity Princess, Royal Caribbean,
Norwegian,
Oceana.
First time on Virgin?
First time on Virgin. First time.
What are your thoughts 24 hours in?
I think it's a great cruise. It's I think the food is outstanding. The food is, I think, some of the best food I've had on any cruise line, I think.
So for someone that likes to relax on the cruise, have you find some favorite spots on board?
Yeah. So right now we're at the aft at the dock house on deck 7, and that's probably our favorite place because it's a very relaxed vibe. There might be a lot of people, but it never really feels crowded. And then if we do want to really see a lot more people, we just go up to the pool.
There's a lot of nooks around here. Like you, I like this spot because it's a lot of little hidden nooks where you can read. I think the hammocks are really cool. I can't remember what floor I would say the outdoor version of this is, but it has like literally the same thing but outside, so that's really cool. And they're also just like in like the little window panes you can kind of sit and read. I mean, like one thing I like about this, like I said, this cruise line versus others, there's just a lot of separate intimate spaces. It's sort of like the fact that you don't have a main dining room, but you have multiple options. I think it's really easy to customize your experience.
If you want a lot of water slides and a huge promenade down the middle, then this is just more of a laid-back situation to me.
And lots of photo ops as well.
There are. Have y'all done
There's
all
so
the
many
different
photo
Instagram
ops.
spots and stuff?
We're not finished.
As we go,
You can even create your own photo Instagram spots. There's so many like places and just beautiful spots and artwork, and it's amazing.
My husband loves the balcony just for that one reason. The hammock is one of his favorite things. Like you say, you have a lot of these little nicks where you can just sit back in a corner or watch from a distance and not be bothered. They always have very nice, sexy music playing. It's not always the raw that you would think you would experience because it's known to also be a party ship. I think you could definitely find a few little areas where you can take a nap and no one will bother you.
What would you say is like each cruise line usually has their niche? What's the niche for Virgin? Who's the typical traveler?
I think it could really be anyone, which is the cool part. Like there's a very diverse demographic here.
I think it's been a really good mix, personally. I'm late 50s, so to me it's plenty of people my age. There's people older than I am. Several people a lot older than we are. There's a young vibe to it too that I actually enjoy it. It's kind of cool. I like it. So.
I would definitely say I don't think there's an age limit here. I think there's something for everybody. Now I do believe that there are people that love certain things on different ships. If you're open to enjoying a new experience, then age is nothing but a number.
It's nice. It's a nice range. I would say pretty much from mid-20s up to 70. We've seen it all.
They're very accommodating.
And everyone is
also.
welcomed. That's
Very
another thing.
Even if you have a disability or whatever, it's very accommodating for those people that have challenges, So
I mean, everybody's lovely. you know, everybody's on their best behavior. If you're a polite person that likes, I would recommend it for people who like a bit of energy, you know.
I don't see it as being something I would shy away from. To me is, and I'm a conservative guy. I'm not that liberal, so I can say it just opened my eyes to other ways of cruising, and I like this a lot.
Definitely offers pretty much anything. It's for everyone.
And don't feel bad coming by yourself because there's so many solo travelers. You will make friends.
That's the truth. Yeah.
Yes.
I would definitely say that Voyages is very much a choose your own adventure experience, which you can't necessarily say with other cruise lines or other vacations, which I really appreciate.
Did you have any fears or reservations before you came on your first on your first sailing?
I guess probably we thought it would be, we might be on the older end of the spectrum since we're both retired, but there's everybody from 18, which is the minimum age, up to, I would say, 80. So there's something for everybody.
I was a little apprehensive reading about it. Well, first of all, I said, you know, I read that the average age is 47 and I'm 74. So I figured, well, I'll just tell people I'm dyslexic and that I misunderstood, you know.
This is for the young at heart.
The young at heart, yeah.
Well, I had the expectations that it would be more like a floating W than a traditional cruise line, and it met that expectation. That was the thing that was most appealing to me.
I try not to have expectations. This has been lovely in every way.
So we thought it may be a little bit not our cup of tea, maybe a little bit too far, too out there.
Yeah.
But it has not been at all, not even close.
Actually, my first trip was an all-girls trip, so we were actually looking for the party life.
Yes.
For me, then I noticed that this ship is very in tune with your needs. So if you're looking for that party experience, they definitely have it. But I've also learned in that trip that I actually don't like the party life. I would much rather the laid back and the sexiness of this ship.
We had no expectations. We didn't know who we was going to run into, but it turned out nice. We like the fact that it's adult only and everything is at your own pace.
Not really fears, but more just kind of didn't really know what to expect due to the theme of the ship. It seemed a little bit more, the crowd may have been a little bit younger than what we were thinking, but technically I was wrong. I was thinking it'd be more like maybe only like a younger, fit type clientele, but actually ended up being, you know, adults of all ages, you know, just different aesthetics, and I was kind of surprised that I was wrong.
Talk about the food. What's it been like?
Oh, the food is fantastic. It's everywhere. You can't get away from it. But let's see, the restaurants are all excellent. The dining is great. Really enjoyed the food. My personal favorite is Pink Agave because I really like Mexican food. What has been your favorite?
Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah, Razzle Dazzle.
Candy bacon.
For brunch?
Yes, for brunch. It's great. The candied bacon is just terrific.
What's your favorite item at Pink Agave?
The steak, the ribeye steak.
What's your favorite restaurants? Can't miss restaurants.
Oh, Pink Agave.
Yes.
Pink Agave.
Really?
Ooh, it's also Pink Agave.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love the food.
Any favorite restaurants or must-have items you recommend?
The ice cream, of course.
Oh, yeah.
The pizza. I really love the coffee shop. I've been getting perfect dirty matcha lattes every day. I really like the food here as well, and I like the Korean barbecue.
We love the ice cream, Lake Metilli ice cream. All ice cream has been great there. We like the food setup. The galley's really great for a quick, grab and go snack. If you're hungry, you can eat more there. We love the pizza on board. You can get anytime you want to. Take it to your room, enjoy it on your balcony. That's been really great for us as well. But we have loved every restaurant. The food is definitely looks like it's coming from a top restaurant anywhere. The presentation's amazing. All the food has been wonderful.
Everything has been so dang good. It's hard to, everything's been great. We had the Italian night the first night, and I think that's my favorite meal so far. It's really good. That restaurant down there, Extra Virgin, yeah.
Has there been a favorite meal, a must-have?
Oh, that place. The Extra Virgin.
We ate last night. What did you have?
My God.
All right. I'm just gonna say this: the food is incredible.
What did y'all eat last night?
Extra Virgin, the Italian restaurant.
Tell me y'all have Pink Agave booked.
Yes, we totally do.
Okay, we'll talk after that one because you guys might have a new favorite restaurant.
And we
after
just
that.
left the wake, the brunch, phenomenal.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
All the
but
food is wonderful.
It's all wonderful.
You're gonna find something.
God,
you
it's
love.
premium
I
food.
haven't had any bad food yet.
I love the wake. I had the tomahawk steak. First cruise. Loved it. The food is great. Service was excellent.
If you go to Pink Agave, of course, get a margarita. Definitely get the steak, the ribeye. My husband loves the shrimp there. If you go to Test Kitchen, try it all. I mean, this week they had eel. I've never experienced eel before. I tried it. Didn't like it. Won't try it again. But it's try that just to say you try it. Extra Virgin, definitely go for the meatballs, the calamari, the New York strip. The wake, bone marrow. I can go on and on.
Then I loved gumbe and the we love gumbe.
Staff is tremendous.
That's a big difference with the staff, isn't it?
It is. It's just
wonderful.
a different. It's different.
Service is nice. Everyone is friendly.
The servers, they're very dedicated.
And the staff. The staff has been super helpful, and they have been wonderful in terms of not only showing you what's going on the ship, but just, encouraging you to explore and be a part of what's going on.
The staff are just so kind. They make suggestions. They always are very careful if you have allergies, your likes, your dislikes, very accommodating.
The staff, honestly, for us, the staff has been so friendly. All the workers in food services, our housekeeping team, they have been so great. They continue to ask if we need anything. Just the way they interact makes us feel amazing. So we love that.
Everybody is so friendly, and they go out of their way to speak to you, and they make sure you're taken care of. I mean, I just haven't experienced that on especially Carnival. It seems like they're very hurried and rushed and stressed, a lot more than Virgin. The whole experience has just been amazing.
This is your first time?
Yeah, first on Virgin.
Awesome.
Service is impeccable. I think everybody is friendly, very accommodating, very professional. Always a smile on their face.
They seem more relaxed than other cruise lines.
Yes. And they seem happier. And what's interesting, seem happy. And what's interesting, there doesn't seem to be an overabundance of staff, but the staff they have gets the job done.
How you ladies enjoying the cruise?
Loving it. Very first cruise, and I will say Virgin. The service is spectacular.
How are the people and the staff?
Very friendly. You can ask any staff member. They stop. They're polite. We haven't had any issues. Even if our concierge cleans the room, and he's busy, we've always been able to get somebody else. So the staff is extremely polite.
I think they're genuinely happy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I think sometimes when you go on a cruise, the people are happy, but I think when they go back to their staterooms, they're just as miserable as everybody.
Because it's like a job.
Yeah, it's like a job. But I think here, I don't think that's the case. I think they're happy, and I bet wherever they stay on board the ship, I would imagine is a step up from your average cruise line.
For me, I think it's the way that they allow the crew to live like normal human beings. In other cruise lines, and I love to travel, don't get me wrong, I love being on Royal Caribbean or Norwegian cruise lines, but those people who work there tend to be very separated from us, and they're not allowed to have a lot of communication or have a personality really, except for the very few moments that you're in their environment. And the cast and crew here are allowed to live like humans. They're allowed to come out in their normal gear on their time off and wear their little badge and go to dinner at our restaurants. They're allowed to have fun in our bars. They have little areas where they're allowed to hang out at the bars, and I just love that they get to be human and be themselves.
And hang out with us.
And be themselves though. They can be whatever,
They can sass you back if you
whoever
sass
they
them.
are.
That's
They're
awesome.
gay, they're straight, they're gender identity. None of it matters. They're just allowed to be a human.
Tattoos,
and the
piercings.
tattoos. Yes,
All
and
the
piercings
tattoos.
everywhere. We love that they can just wear them.
One of the key selling points that they sell is that a lot of it is going to be included in your cruise fare. Versus Norwegian, that's known to be completely opposite. Have you spent a lot more additional money than what you originally paid for?
Absolutely not. There's been a couple of options that we could have done. Even if you did want to do that, I mean, I think the most expensive treat yourself option was I would say it was $55 at the Korean barbecue restaurant, which I think I might do next time we cruise. It had a better option of some different types of meats. It was something I'd probably do next time, but we have not spent anything extra. That's not included in the fare.
Have y'all spent a lot more than you originally planned on this cruise?
No, no, not at all. We've actually we budgeted about $750, and we had $100 sailor loot. And I think last night we came off the sailor loot and into our, into our money. So we're on day 3 here. Day 3. No, we're not. We're still well under our budget. So I'm very pleased with everything. Everything to me is reasonable, reasonably priced drinks and everything.
So the Wi-Fi is included. Has that been adequate for what you had to do, or did you need to upgrade?
I did not upgrade for what little I'm doing, little work I'm just trying to get caught up on. It's been fine. It's not anything that. It's actually been a lot better than what I anticipated. So.
Knowing that there was no drink package on Virgin, was that kind of a downer?
Not necessarily. Just because we technically, don't even think we really drank that much on the cruise. But we did the package here. We each did $250, which we got additional $25 after booking that. So we haven't even used half of it yet, and we're
for a 5-day cruise.
Okay, so cool. We still have 2 more days to go. So we feel like that's plenty. It's nice to have the unlimited option, but we really don't think we drank that much to begin with. But having $250, I think, is a perfect amount for two guys that really don't drink a ton, but we have maybe 2 or 3 a day.
No, not a concern or a deterrent. I actually like it because I feel like sometimes on some of the cruise ships, that's a challenge. You get a 15 drink limit. Okay, well, let's see if we can get it in. I think there's a lot more.
So do you think that because there is not a drink package, you don't have a cruise ship full of people trying to get their money's worth for alcohol?
I do. Okay. That's the way I feel. I'm not a big drinker, but I do feel like there's some ships I've gone on, it seems like it's a challenge to see if you can get your 15 drinks in, and it gets a little sloppy. So,
what's some best piece of advice you have for someone that's getting ready to come for the first time?
I think to not worry at all about how you look or what you're wearing or what you want to do, because basically anything goes. Everybody's very relaxed. Everybody is very welcoming. Everybody is very kind. So if you like to dress to the nines and go out to those shows every night, you will absolutely be able to do that. Or if you want to stay in t-shirts all day and just sit in a corner and have a drink and a little snack, you can do that too. So basically just don't worry about what you need to do or what you need to see, because you're just gonna have fun.
I think come with an open mind. Don't what you read, the hype that you read isn't as scary, if you will, as it is in real life.
Based on your 24 hours on the ship, what's your best tip you have for someone who's never been on Virgin?
Book right now.
Yes.
Go on and book right now. You will not regret it. It is such a vibe, and you should be here.
Yes, this is my new cruise ship. I'm like, I don't want to sell any other cruise ship except for Virgin.
Have to do Scarlet, man. The Diva, which is one of the entertainers here. Her shows are always awesome. And again, just enjoy the food.
Enjoy each restaurant here first. There's so many different flavors. Some things that you may never get to experience on another ship. So the restaurants are, to me, one of the biggest things that I love about this ship. Also, go with the flow. Try the things that you have never thought you would try before and see what it has to offer.
And I think explore.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's so many little nooks and crannies, because everything is tucked away over here or tucked away over there, and I think you just have to explore.
And Scarlet night, make sure you see the beginning. I've never seen the beginning until this trip, so seeing it from the very beginning to seeing what it turns out is truly an experience.
They do it up, and it's cool when everybody's wearing red. Everybody bought into that idea, and it's just a cool look around the ship, and everybody's excited. So it's just fun.
I really like Scarlet Night. I think it's pretty cool. It's something different. Kind of brings everybody together and everything.
Definitely to leverage the app because there's a lot of information there just about different activities throughout the day. Like if you want to do trivia, which I do like. I haven't done it yet, but I've done it on a Carnival cruise as well. And just also like look at the short things ahead of time so you can book that. Like I really enjoyed my short thing in the DR, which was like a tour of the city, which included like cheese making place, cigar making, coffee, and cheese and coffee are two of my favorite things, and just planning ahead or being prepared for how I wanted to spend at least some of my time. Like I think cruises are great because you can have your casual time, but you can have your structured time. So just being prepared because things can book up pretty quickly, and just mapping that out at least, and also going with the flow.
Be open to figuring it out on the boat. Plan this, plan that, but it's a fun adventure.
Like I said, I would just come in with an open mind. Don't come in with too many expectations and have to feel like you have to do everything that's set as an agenda. Just kind of maybe pick a couple of things before you get on the ship of what you want to do. Definitely do the theme nights because you'll meet more people, you'll have more fun, and just don't have an agenda. Just kind of come on. If you decide to do something when you're on the ship, you can book those on the app throughout the trip. If you get up in the morning and see something you want to do, if it's available, just book it and then have fun. And don't feel like you have to, plan an entire 5 days and have something planned every hour. Just come on and have fun and go with the flow.
I would tell you to book your restaurants, but we've had no problems getting into anything we want to eat. So that's what I'm just sitting here trying to.
What time do y'all normally have?
We're early. We're at the 5:45. We just booked everything at 5:45 and worked around. Even last night before last, we did the dual reality show, and I guess trained from other cruise ships get there 45 minutes to an hour early, but we didn't need to be that. We could have gotten there at 20 minutes till and been fine, you know what I'm saying? So I guess if you really want to see it, you need to be there, but I was there almost an hour early and it wasn't even necessary.
I love to do reality, and like I said, anything with the diva, it's fan. The bingo with her, the dual reality shows.
And what's the one we're going to that you have to make a reservation for that show?
The dinner and the show.
Dinner and the show.
Ship show?
Ship show, yeah.
Have y'all seen that multiple times?
We've seen it once, it's very good. Yeah, it's worth it, for sure.
Definitely compare not just cost, but read a lot of reviews because different cruise lines are going to give different experiences to people. If you're expecting very, very plush accommodations and kind of over-the-top Versailles-looking setups, Virgin's not for you. It's a very minimalist decor. I think the beds are very comfortable. I know some people think they're firm.
What's my best advice? Know that you have to be on the app. Most people come on here and they have no clue that everything is run on an app. And always, always, always make sure when you get online to go speak to the people who work here if you misunderstand anything at all. Even though it feels like you're wasting your time on the first day, it will make the rest of your vacation so much simpler if you just have someone fix, help, and explain things to you.
Make reservations.
Cruise lines, they all have room for improvements. What are some things that Virgin could do to better the experience on board for you?
That's a tough one. Sometimes the hours for the eateries are a little wonky and a little off to keep up with. If you want ice cream and it doesn't open until 2 today, but it opened at 12 yesterday, so I think some consistency there. But the information is always available in the app.
Okay. The only thing I can think of, and maybe it's there and I just don't know about it, is that on the app I would love for it to be able to pull up a deck chart or whatever you want to say on the app. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go down to if you're on 7, you want to go to 15. What's on 15? Like be able to hit it and be able to see it.
The app does have issues, and they've had issues from the very beginning. And the one downside I must say is they have not seemed like they've improved it since they started. So there's sometimes when you can't get on the app, and pretty much to book anything on the ship, you need the app, so they need to work on that.
The beds, a lot of people think they're firm, and that's been the biggest complaint.
That is so funny that you mentioned that, because I was thinking about that before we got on the ship, because we had watched reviews from other other people that have been on the ship before, and I was kind of worried about that, because I'm like, oh, are we gonna have sore backs? How are we gonna feel? But once we got in bed the first night, we slept great. Like, there has been no issues. I was pleasantly surprised.
The ship time, that's the only thing. When we went to, where did we just go? Dominican Republic, it switched to, like, local time was an hour ahead, and our phones all went with local time, as opposed to ship time, it was like an hour behind. And just that discrepancy of, like, what our shore adventure was like, oh, you have to be here at this time, and it's like, oh, but they're talking this time. A long way to say it got confusing. So but I bet they had some kind of literature on that I didn't read, you know?
This is your first Virgin cruise?
It is.
Are you ladies coming back?
Absolutely.
Oh, I love it.
Before I get off the boat,
I do
I'm
want,
booking
there's
one.
2 things I need to know.
Okay, what is it?
One, the drinks seem extremely weak. Like weak. But
Try to keep you from going overboard.
right. And then the other issue is the lack of a pool. There's no real
Absolutely.
pool.
I think that's been a big
And
comment.
then that tiny thing that they call a pool, it is jam-packed, and I have not even dipped my toe in it.
Yeah.
So it's great that we came here so I can finally get in the pool and relax and cool off. But those are the 2 things that they need to improve. The drinks and the pool.
I always seem to have problems before getting on ships, on Virgin ships. Customer service over the phone sucks to me. It's hard to get in touch with the right people. You ask for a manager, and I mean, it's like pulling teeth. They refuse to give you that management position. Customer service before getting on the ship can really deter your experience, but I would definitely say keep going. Wait till you get on board. If on board, for whatever your needs are, they're very flexible on board. For whatever reason, I just don't understand why they can't do that with customer service over the phone.
It sounds like if you've never sailed Virgin and you're used to other cruise lines, maybe having a booking through a travel agent might be a plus.
I try. Okay. But yes, a travel agent is always going to be so much simpler for you. They're going to be able to help you book your food and your brunch and answer questions. And if something actually goes wrong, you can have them fix it while you continue to go on your vacation, which is something that most people don't realize. We're here for you through the whole thing. Another really great thing about having a travel agent is the time that you get back in your life, right? Time is money. That's why we go to work. They're paying us for our time, right? So when someone can do I sit on hold most of my life on the phone, and you don't have to if you let me do it for you.
My parents have picked to sail on Virgin Voyages for their 50th anniversary group cruise out of San Juan in March of 2025. I'll have plenty of videos from that trip. If you'd like to plan a special occasion for your group on Virgin, I would love to help you out. I've put my contact information below. I hope this video has helped you decide if Virgin is for you or not. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you found this content helpful. And as always, I like to end each video from Virgin with the theme song from the Scarlet Night as sung by the hostess on our sailing. Enjoy.